If you're thinking about moving to Santa Barbara and you never purchased a home in California, then this video is for you. I'm going to go over all the necessary steps you need to take and think about in order to make your purchase successful.
Everything that happens is motivation.
I'm Katinka Gertz. If you're new here, I'm a local mother, wife, and realtor here in town, and I love to be your resource for all things Santa Barbara. I help people with finding their perfect community and house, and I hope I will hear from you when it's time for you to make the move. In order to get things rolling, the best thing is to do is schedule a call or meeting with your realtor to go over the current market situation and to describe your ideal house to them. Next step is interviewing lenders. It's very important that you get pre-approved early in the game so you're not walking out there, find your ideal home, and you're not ready to make a qualified offer on it. I highly recommend talking to local lenders since they really know what's going on with our current local market. They can help you navigate any obstacles as they come up. They know how to make sure we don't have any delays throughout the transaction. That's very important and makes the seller representative trust the lender that much more. If you are planning on making a cash purchase, it's very important to get a letter from your financial institution stating that you have the funds available. If this is new to you and you've never talked to lenders before, let me know. I'll be happy to send you a list with some good questions to ask for your first lender interview. Now that we got that financial part out of the way and you got your pre-approval in hands or your letter with proof of funds, it's time for the fun part and go and look at houses and really study the market and pinpoint where you would like to be, and all your non-negotiables need to be listed. It's very important that during this time you get a clear picture of what are the things that you really need in a house. You will most likely have to make some compromises. Most people within their budget never find that super ideal house, and there will be some things that you might have to take off your list. But highlight the things that are super important to you so we can really hone in on those. Now that you really have a clear picture of what it is that you want, it really enables me to do my work and really dig deep for your ideal house. Now I can mobilize all resources available to me to find a house on market, off market, coming to market soon within my community, my own brokerage, and so forth. We found your perfect home, so now what happens? At this point, I will explain the purchase agreement to you if you've never purchased a home in California. Most likely, you will have an inspection and financing contingency in the contract or any other contingencies as needed. We will tailor the offer to your needs and then present that offer to the seller representative. At this point, the seller can either accept the offer, at which it becomes a binding contract. They can reject the offer or make a counteroffer. After an offer has been accepted and all terms have been agreed upon, an escrow will be opened, which is a third neutral party that is going to handle all the paperwork. Usually 3 days after the acceptance, the deposit money of 3% is due. The length of the escrow period is negotiated in the offer, and typically it's about 30 to 45 days. During the standard 17-day inspection period, it's the buyer's right to thoroughly inspect the house for anything they wish and also to look through all the seller disclosures provided. I usually recommend to first do a general home inspection and a pest inspection since we deal with termites in our region a lot. The general inspection will then point out certain areas of the house that might need further inspections, like roof inspection, electrical systems, foundation, etc. Another thing I recommend is to do a sewer lateral inspection where you will find out the status of the sewer line running to the house. Should the inspection reveal unexpected problems with the house, you have the option to either renegotiate the price or step back from the agreement entirely. If canceling escrow happens during the contingency period, you will be able to recover the deposit amount. Once you do decide that you're moving forward with the purchase, your contingencies will be removed. The balance of your funds is due in escrow on the last business day before the closing of your transaction. Once we receive confirmation of recordation, the seller can then release the key. That's always the funnest part of my job. I love picking up the keys and then handing over the keys to you and congratulate you on your new Santa Barbara home. If you have any other question regarding this process, I'm sure I didn't cover it all, then please call me, send me a text, shoot me an email. My info is in the description box below. I'd love to be your resource for all things Santa Barbara. Also, please visit my Instagram. I've got lots of fun stories on there about restaurants and things we do around town. And I hope I see you again soon in one of my next videos. And thanks for watching.